Welcome back. We continue with our live coverage here at the National Arts Festival. There are several performance stages happening here. Of course, we're looking at some of the more established artists, but also the new blood that continue to showcase their work and, of course, contribute to this ever-evolving landscape that we as a country find ourselves in, particularly with regards to arts and culture and theatre, the workshops, the empowerment that comes from it, and the ongoing initiatives by also including the community at large. Rucera Seethal, head of the Fringe stage, is now going to be joining us this morning to chat about, the impact of this work and really how it's evolved over the years. Let's bring into the conversation. Rucera, good morning, and thank you for joining us bright and early here on Morning Live, the special broadcast, as the festival continues, and particularly the Fringe stage, the impact that it's obviously had over the years, particularly if we look at the contributions to the new blood that enters through this. Tell us about that from your vantage point.
Thank you. So I'm the Artistic Director of the National Arts Festival, and I work very closely with the main, but absolutely with the Fringe. Yeah. And the Fringe is such an important space for the festival. It's really the grounds where our artists, young community artists, established, a whole mix from across the country come, and it's an opportunity for them to see each other's work, but also to kind of test their wares, to try out what they have to offer on new audiences, and get feedback. And as the years go, we see how Fringe artists continue to develop their work and grow as artists. Some of our Standard Bank Young Artist winners have in fact actually been through the Fringe stages and have kind of crafted their wares along the years.
Yeah, I mean, if you speak about the diverse range that also would have showcased and continue to showcase, anything you want to highlight on that front, but the success stories that come to mind as we're speaking.
Sure. I mean, there's one really beautiful success story, which is Msaki, who was a previous Standard Bank Young Artist winner. I know one of our staff members, I remember her telling the story when she was announced as the winner of the first time she heard Msaki play, which was just actually down here. We have the Fountain Foyer, where every day at 5 o'clock we have a Sundowners concert. It's free. People from all over, local community members, out-of-towners come, and they get to see a little bit of what's on the Fringe. And that was where Msaki's voice first echoed through here many years ago. But there's many. I mean, we have so many different artists coming through. There's the dedicated venue for comedy, which is really exciting, and we have that's the Graham Hotel.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some big names like Riyad Musa and Jam, but there's also young newer artists, newer comedians who are trying their wares. So it's a good place to kind of see who's bubbling up.
All right, so we're going to continue to see all that action as that festival continues for the 2025 edition. Rucera, thank you for joining us at this hour. Rucera Seethal, of course, head of Artistic Director of the National Arts Festival, chatting about the importance of the Fringe stage and some of the new blood that we can expect as that festival continues. Let's leave it there. I'm going to hand it back to you in studio.
All right, Liz, thank you so much for joining us. Liz Wilson there out at Makhanda at the National Arts Festival. She's just in conversation with Rucera Seethal to talk about the growth of the Fringe and the importance of nurturing emerging talent.